Alright, back to DayZ offline mode. Thank you for checking out the video. I'm going to try and do another guide. This one's going to be more intermediate. I just created two different scenes that you saw in the intro. And I'm going to talk about how we can create scenes like that, maybe even more. And then I'm also going to talk about some restrictions that DayZ offline mode has that I know some things that you wish you could do, you just can't. So we're going to talk about that. Alright, first things first, loading in, spawning in. You guys know what that looks like. If you haven't seen my first video, I suggest you see it now because we're going to just kind of blow through the God mode and teleportation aspect of this and just kind of get into creating a reenactment or a scene. I'm going to put the hotkey commands in the description as well as my Discord link. If you guys have Discord and want to ask me questions or get more information, feel free to link up with me on there. Alright, we're pretty much going to go straight to Novi or Starry. We're just going to teleport there. Now you'll want to give it a second, let everything render in, because it will be very laggy when you first teleport to a new location. Alright, we're going to open up our tools menu, go to OB, and spawn in some items. In this instance, I'm mainly just looking for aesthetics, clothes, and guns. I'm probably going to pick like a MP133 and a FAL. Alright, now that we have it all spawned in, we can equip it all and finally get to doing some positions or maybe get a cool thumbnail. We'll see. One thing that I do get asked is if you can shoot in free cam mode. The answer is yes. Yes, you can. While in free cam, all you have to do is click your left mouse button and it will shoot. You can also perform actions such as reloading, unjamming your rifle, as you can see, opening a can of food, eating, whatever you can think of, you can pretty much do. In the scene in my intro, I was able to get into the vehicle and drive the vehicle while in free cam. Alright, so it's time to get some other survivors into the mix. And this is where some restrictions that I was going to talk about come into play. It's only a standing survivor. It cannot shoot, it cannot run, it cannot jump, it can't do anything except stand there and look pretty. What you can do though, if you want to give it a geared appearance, is you can handcuff them, load them up with gear, and then you have your stand-in, if you will. And now we have what appears to be a geared survivor. There is another way to get a survivor geared up, and that is to kill them and then go into the tab menu and load them up that way. If you're looking to create that nighttime scene, one thing to note is that you can still use night vision goggles while in free cam. It operates pretty much the same way. Just like regular NVGs, you hold L to turn them on and off. When operating a vehicle in free cam mode, the vehicle will still drive the same way. You still have to shift the gears, turn, accelerate, and brake, all the same using WASD. Q and E obviously for shifting gears. The hard part about this is that Z and Q will change the altitude of your free cam. Q will bring you up, Z will bring you down. So downshifting or trying to get into reverse will change how you are controlling your camera. So there's that to note. but everything else is fairly smooth. You can slow down your camera enough to where even if you're holding down your W key to make the car go forward, your camera isn't. You've had it slowed down so much. And to change your camera motion speed, it's simple. Use your middle mouse wheel, scroll it up to increase the speed, and scroll it down to decrease the speed. Like I said before, you can scroll it down far enough to where your camera will be essentially locked. If you push the X key while in free cam mode, your character will start to auto run, walk, or sprint, respectively using shift or control. One thing to note is after you enable auto run, it doesn't matter if you disable it, your character will still move with your camera when you press WASD. The only way to disable that is to push insert and insert again to exit and enter free cam. Probably the last little feature I'm going to touch on is this zoom feature. If you click and hold your right mouse button, you can zoom by moving your mouse up and down. I want to thank you guys for checking out another offline guide video. If this did help, show me by leaving a like, maybe even a cheeky sub. Mad love, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Also, don't be afraid to ask me questions in the comments. I do my best to answer them.